This brief overview is talking about our NUT6110 Food Vision Master of Public Health unit. My name's Dr. Stephanie Godrich and I'm a Senior Lecturer from the School of Medical and Health Sciences at Edith Cowan University in Western Australia. I'm going to be talking to you today about two assessment tasks. One is addressing complex problems through systemic change, and the other is a debate. The Master of Public Health unit called Food Vision was newly created in 2019. It was identified through a course scoping exercise that we needed a more future-thinking nutrition unit in the Master of Public Health course offering. 3 academics, including myself, with practice and research experience in healthy food environments, food systems, and food security, developed the unit. It is an elective unit and it does include experiential assessment tasks. So we try to create authentic learning opportunities through assessment tasks that involve engaging with community and potentially government too. The assessment tasks I'm going to be talking about today are the first one is Sustainable Food Systems, a wicked opportunity, which is worth 60%. And the second is a debate and report, which is worth 40%. The first assessment task includes students conducting an interview with a participant from a previous research project called Healthy Soils, Healthy Communities, and they need to interview the initiative owner to understand how their initiative contributes to system change for sustainable food systems. They then need to use an online tool called the Tool for Systemic Change to map and analyse those system change characteristics among that particular initiative that they're working on. And they need to make recommendations for how that particular initiative could more effectively contribute to system change for sustainable food systems. So what did that actually look like? This is a 6-stage process called a Systemic Innovation Lab, and it was developed by the organisation Wicked Lab. We didn't cover all stages of this 6-stage process in the assessment because it can take up to a couple of years to do this in great depth. However, the students were each only interviewing one initiative owner, so it was a lot less onerous. They started at stage 2, which was where they interviewed that participant to really understand how their initiative operates, who they're working with to deliver it, and then covering off questions that are linked with 36 system change characteristics. The third stage was map, so that's where they examined their interview data, they uploaded it into the online mapping tool that also aligned with the interview questions. And then stage 4 was where they identified windows of opportunity that could be harnessed through initiative changes. So this is where they looked at overall across those initiative characteristics for system change, where were there opportunities to enhance the work that that initiative was already doing. Stage 5 was address, and this is where they prepared an individual project report covering across those system change characteristics and some really practical strategies for consideration by that stakeholder. In practice, this would be a co-design process where you work quite comprehensively with the people involved to come up collectively with these strategies, but the students were needing to come up with a report on their own. Stage 6 involved sharing that report with their participating stakeholder. You can see that there were a number of tasks for this assessment, and because it was worth quite a large weighting for the unit, we spread the task due dates over a 7-week period. So you can see that they were really more bite-sized chunks for the students to do over that period of time. The second assessment task built upon that, and it involved a debate and a report. So there was an issue of Australia urgently needs a national food and nutrition policy to help reshape the food system and prevent non-communicable disease and improve sustainability. So we split the groups into 2 teams. So team 1 represented the food industry and team 2 public health. They needed to build an argument for a hypothetical audience of ministers and senior bureaucrats to present their team's view on the need for a national food and nutrition policy to help reshape the food system. They then needed to prepare a 1,400-word report which summarised the arguments and provided an opportunity for self-reflection on the assessment. This particular assessment was due in week 13, and we had a lot of practical activities leading up to this in our tutorial time. So that's a brief overview of 2 assessment tasks for our Food Vision unit as part of the Master of Public Health at ECU. You can contact me on any of these platforms if you would like further information about the processes we used or any of the resources. And I'd also like to acknowledge my colleagues, Professor Amanda Devine and Ros Samble, who contributed to the assessment tasks and also designing the unit. Thank you very much.